Hi everyone. Today starts the first episode of our cultural series where we travel the world learning about different people's culture. Today we're going to be in Turkey looking at the spice bazaars, and I have an interview from one of our favorite spice vendors. I hope you enjoy.
Senin yardımına ihtiyacı var.
Is this your place? Yes.
You can take pictures. Welcome to the store. Hello. Hoş geldiniz. Hello. Welcome to the store. The store. My name is Burak. I'm working in the store, the Hyphen. First, I would like to inform you about the store. As our first, why important our store, why this famous brand Hyphen. Firstly, because of that we are the producer. I'm not owner here, I'm salesman, but here the owners now 6th generation, since 1886. So not in all the world, like in Turkey also many people who needs some special spices or somebody needs the secret of the Turkish kitchen, they visit our store. Why? Because this is our family business, and as I informed that it comes from since 1886 from the owner's grandfather. So he was the herbalist, and he produced always some who has the stomach pain, who has the headache, or some iron problems. They always produce some herbs. So why many people know that we are the producer of all spices and our herbal teas. And also in this picture on the wall, you can take also the picture. Here also you can find many famous chefs at all the world and famous people like as Martha Stewart and Rick Stein, for example, who also recommend to our store. And the most important thing that when they comes to here, maybe you know the Rick Stips, manager of our store, actually is also the friend of the Rick Stips. So by his recommendation, many people comes to here to do spice tasting. And if you will have time, we can do also together that one, because but of course not all of them. There is like we have 200 different kinds of the spices, but 5 of the runner spice I would like to give you to taste. Actually, the license of the dead spices you can find only in the brand of Hyphen. So, most popular one in our store is the #1 spice. We call it Janissary. The Janissary spice. Janissary was in the Ottoman Empire. There was a soldier, and 95% of them they never married. And for that time, for men, it's easy way to cook on the egg or omelette, something like that. They always slice some tomatoes, there's pepper, and they add inside egg, and they do like as a omelette. So its name comes from the Janissary from the Ottoman Empire. The ingredients are there is only vegetables like sumac, which gives the little lemony taste, dried tomatoes, dried onion, red pepper, green pepper, little bit mint and oregano and olive oil. You can use it in our list. You can find, for example, for what can be used. The first thing many people use it in Turkish kitchen for the menemen. It means like omelette. For the chicken you can use it. For bulgur rice, for pasta, for red meat. But somebody, for example, needs something spicy. Almost you can add inside a little bit maybe extra chili flakes to have vegetable and spicy taste. This is the #1 our spice. We called it Janissary. We can do this and you can try it, please. You can try with your spoon directly because you have the camera, so you can change your spoon, no problem. Please. Huh?
Do you want to try?
If you're also recording, you can try it with the spoon.
Okay.
No problem.
Did you get some
For your
spoons?
comfort, just in case. Here is our spoon. Just throw that one. You can take new one and take. You can continue it. Now is the #2. It's the lemonade taste. Actually, if you travel, visit to any Turkish restaurants, when you will order some fish or maybe kebab, they always offer for you from the house as like onion salad. Onion salad, and they always spring on the top something red. Maybe you know. It's the we call the sumac, which gives the lemony taste. Somebody use it, for example, like as a pomegranate sauce also. But here in the sumac salad spice, the 80% of the ingredients exist. Sumac, a little bit garlic, mint, and oregano. How do we use it? Just mix it with a little bit olive oil, add in your salad, vegetable salad, sour soups, even for any kind of the meals where you use lemon, please. But it's going to be a little lemony taste, please. So like it?
I like that one.
Yeah.
For example, somebody also use it for marinade of the meat because beef comes with a strong meat. So to have the soft taste, you need something sour. So they use also the sumac in it. Number 3, this is the Ottoman spice. The Ottoman spice, who likes for spicy taste, for example. As in the Turkish, I don't mean that it's very extra spicy, but in the Turkish kebab, for example, we use only that spice. There is inside 4 kinds of the chili flakes: roasted chili, sweet chili, hot chili, and extra hot chili. It means coriander, lyser, and oregano, and a little bit onion also. For example, I do for myself. When I do some chili sauce, I just have a tomato juice and tomato juice, and I add a little olive oil. I boil it with the Ottoman spice. Please, you can try it. But just in case, it's a little spicy. Who don't like spicy, I don't recommend to taste it. Please. This is our Ottoman spice. Even who cannot cook very well, but they want to be #1 chef. Our Anatolian spice. Actually, many people use in their creation the garlic, actually for the yogurt, for mayonnaise, for have a white sauce, for shrimps, for example. We use always this fish. Also, they like, for example, the garlic. But the ingredient is the very nice combination, which is made from the dried garlic, dried onion, and the mint. For use it, for example, you can add just 2-3 tablespoons in the 200 grams of the yogurt. You will have very nice like white sauce. Yeah, and also you can use for popcorn. Is in our recommended list is the written also. Please. Go like that. That is our Anatolian spice. At rest, I'm going to do quickly. For the tasting, we do 4 different types: sour, vegetable, spicy, and the garlic. But if you will have any questions about something special for lamb, something special for pasta, something special for steak or barbecue, as I'm informed, we have many kinds of the spices. For example, what's the meatball spice? Who likes the cumin? In Turkish kitchen, we use for the meatball, like 40% of ingredients of the spice mixing is the meat for cumin. Fish spices. Who likes garlic and the salty? For marinade, we have the fish spice. This is the seafood that you can use for marinade, and also you can spring on the top. If you will have any questions about this section, we have tried for the tasting. That's why I offer for you 4 of them. But if you wanna try something extra chili, who likes? We have one kind of the spice. Attention, please. Look at this color. This is the extra chili for the special the people who likes very spicy. Yeah. Sometimes we call it killers. Well, this is our spice section, and also it's very important thing when the people shopping in our store. It's important that when you come in our store, you can find everywhere the prices that are written per 1 kilogram, and in the Turkish lira, 1 kilogram, that means like 2.2 pounds. In America, they use the ounces, so 2.2 pounds means like 1 kilo. If you don't have a restaurant, you use special tax. Like for example, around half a pound, like this, and everything we do vacuum seal. And then for traveling first, it's not problem, and you can keep it very long time for fresh. Have the best quality of the Persian saffron. It has, the saffron has in many different countries, different flavors and different tastes. For example, Spanish saffron from Afghanistan, from India, the Turkish saffron. Of course, king of them is the Iranian saffron. And many people are spending too much money in Europe, in the States, other countries because of the tax and the customs. Important that not to spend the money too much, because if somebody likes to eat risotto, paella, they always spend the money. But it's important to know, are you buying real saffron or not? For the groups, we always hear informing about the saffron, how to understand, how to check, is it real saffron or not? The first thing, this section we have over here the old Persian saffron. This has in the 3 different qualities. Actually, this old statement comes from the same crocus, like here. This is the crocus of flower. And from this one crocus, you can have that stamen, for example. And the yellow part, of course, we can say like as a garbage because there's no taste, no aroma, just can be used only for decoration. But this is the number 1, which we call number 3. And so it's the sargol. Sargol means is the shorter stamen, which starts from the yellow part to red part. I mean, it gives very nice color, but in the aroma, it will be according to other quality, much lower because it's wet part. I mean, we can say as like synthetical part of the crocus. Who use that? Maybe each year they use on a 1 or 2 times the risotto, paella, or somebody cooks the bread and they want to have the nice color. They use that one. Similar as the turmeric. You know, turmeric is also, somebody calls it like Indian saffron as a powder, but it can be used only for color. There is no taste, no aroma. Number 2 is we call it the pushal. The pushal means it's the other name, all red filament. It comes from without the yellow part. It's the medium part of the statement. According to the sargol, it's much longer. So when the statement comes longer, it means it has much better aroma and you can have very real golden yellow color. So it means people in Iran, they say is the red golden, for example. When you order it, just enough to say, I want a red golden. So they will always offer for you all red filaments. The number 1 is the nijin. Nijin means it's also top nijin. Somebody people also like that. It's the top of the statement from here, from medium part to top. So it's also can be used for cooking rice, risotto, paella, seafoods, balibasta, and many different things you can use. Also, many people use it for health. They do it like a tea for anti-stress, who have high depression, for example, who has the stomach problems, high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, anti-cancer, for heavy immune system. They drink that saffron for the tea. But of course, some gourmet, I mean, chefs of the restaurants, they cook very well for him, risotto, paella, the special. They want to buy the best quality. How to understand? If you want to buy for yourself also the best quality, highest quality of saffron. Let me give you the smell first. This medium part. First, the smell, please. To cross-check, for example, the aroma. How to understand is the best part or medium part? It's also very well.
I mean,
This is
related, but
all red filament, which I call the red golden. Now I'm going to give you smell, for example.
actually getting an aftertaste.
Pardon bana. Bir de bir tane daha su vermeyi kendime mi bırak? Onu ayrı bir şey içmiş. And smell is this one. This smell.
Yeah.
Do you feel that it's not too much strong concentrated because it's much dried? The top statements of always comes on the leaves of the saffron. So when it's on the ground, it takes all the sunshine and is the organic dried one. But firstly, if you want to buy the best quality and very healthy saffron, firstly it should be in the aroma. You have to check. Iranian saffron, the highest quality, it shouldn't be too much concentrated. Number 2, taste. You take for example, the pinch of that, and when you will crash, attention please, you will listen the cracks like this. Yeah. And you can see, we got it like powder. So it means it's not synthetic, very good dried, sunshine dried. Number 3 of the taste, when you put in the water, it can be cool, hot or cold, how you like. Onu göstermeli bir şey göstereyim. Look at it please. You see how it returns the golden yellow color. Right. And important thing, you take the movie, you see, all stamens are always stays on the top and never returns orange color as like other saffron. Like we have the cheap saffron, I will show you it also. This means you are buying the real saffron. Somebody can offer for you like that quality. They will say Persian saffron, highest quality. We will check it. It's also very good, of course, for the color. It can be also crackable like this. It doesn't mean that, but it's not too strong crackable. And attention now, I put in the water. Look, all stamens comes down. It means it's the lower part. So it's, you see, it's also golden yellow. But check at this stamens. Stamens comes orange color, so it's the passing part. That's the difference of the Iranian saffron. Of course, importantly, the price. Many people are asking how much is the cost of saffron because in all the world it's very expensive. I have for the cross check to hear the bills from Europe, from States. You are from States, so I'm going to show you from the two different one of the Whole Foods and from one of the Panzi Spice. Did you bought something before from Panzi Spices?
From Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Yeah, we have here the jar like this, for example, is inside the 1 gram. But I have the open jar from the Panzi Spices. They're also who bought foreign the Panzi Spices. Maybe they have also very well, very good quality spice. But attention, please. It's a Spanish saffron. It looks like there's a lower quality of the Iranian saffron. It's like as a powder, you can see. And here in the old pack is the half gram. It means per 5% when you will cook risotto or paella, you will add all half gram. And the prices about this, we bought of course it in 2018, as I remember. Yeah, in 2018 we bought it. Attention. And the price per half gram comes $11.95. It means $12. I mean double times it means $24. When we calculate in Turkish lira, it means around 420 lira, something like that. So when the people come stay here for the groups from the States, we always offer for them, which quality you will buy? They says, I spent too much money, for example, for that quality. Here is only the best of the best saffron, comes 150 lira. But some and also be informed how to keep it, that saffron. If you will good seal it, for example, when the stem is not cracked, like lower stem, like as a here, you can keep it like 5 years with aroma and fresh. For example, we use for the highest quality, like this jar. For what? For example, when you will cook risotto or paella, if you will drink it as like tea, you see, all stems are all here, and you will know how many pieces you are spending. So when it's also other thing, when the saffron is the crushed, it comes to powder, expired comes to less. But when it's not crushed, you will keep it 5 years in fresh and room temperature. By the way, many people asking what's that? Because when you look here, the whole thing red, why is the white? Was it salt or something else? No, it's the menthol crystal. Its origins comes from the eucalyptus oil. When you have sinus problem, when you have flu, when you have headache, just first the plain smell first plain water. Yeah. Now I add inside only one crystal. Attention. And close your eyes and smell it. How do you feel?
You need that.
Yeah, that's fire.
Actually, who has the migraine? If you have a headache, migraine, how to use it? If you have migraine or headache, just take in the glass of jar of the hot water, add inside 1 or 2 crystals, then close your head with the towel and smell it like 3 minutes. And then after 3 minutes, close your eyes, wait like 10 minutes. After 10-15 minutes, your headache will be finished, you can be sure. And all is the natural. Somebody use it in a sauna, in a spa, for example, you know, the hot the stones, you will drop on it and smell it. For cold and cough, when you have flu sinus problem, this is the best solution. And this section is our the herbal tea, which you like, for example. Now I'm going to quickly here. This is also the herbal tea we produce on stuff in our factory. For example, as I inform you, we have the herbals. They know, for example, how much amount they have to use, for example, pomegranate, how much amount they use the roses. Ingredients are everything arranged by the herbalist. Number one, which you try, it was the love tea. You smell it. Its ingredients are the pomegranate flower, melissa, apple, strawberry, chamomile, and the orange. For example, this is one of the runners on the market, and you can drink it also cold or hot. But just in case, which you try for the drink it hot, to have a little sweet taste, we add inside a little bit pomegranate. It comes like little sweet taste.
Right.
But somebody, they don't want to use it. They use it, for example, only with good quality honey or with the classic sugar. You can do this is not tea. Somebody likes more taste of the apple tea. For example, this is one of the popular also. We call it Istanbul tea. The ingredients are 40% of ingredients comes from the apple, golden chamomile, pink roses, hibiscus, rosehip, like that. This is our Istanbul tea. my favorite one here, anti-stressy for angry people, but you're not looking angry. Of course, I'm joking about that, but when you cannot sleep, also, when you have headache, when you feel that you are tired, for example, this is the anti-stress tea. We recommend to drink it only 1 cup a day before then go to bed, like 2 hours ago. For relaxed sleeping is very good. The ingredients are melissa, chamomile, lemon, rosehip, and hibiscus to have a nice color. This is our anti-stress tea. Of course, maybe you will have other questions. Some jasmine, pomegranate tea, aloe vera, winter tea. We have more than 50 kinds of the herbs also here. We tasted some spices. Now is the turn of the sweets. This is our
Brussels now.
traditional Turkish delights.
Yeah.
Like sweets. If you like something sour taste, my recommend to try this one. It's the red one. It's the made pomegranate, pistachio, and with berberries. The other one, this one, the green with red, it means is the ingredients are the same, but this is the sweet one. It's not too sour because not berberries. Who likes the pistachio taste? The green one, if you like the honey taste, for example, you can feel here natural honey, pomegranate, honey and pistachio. And my favorite, of course, this one is the Sultan Turkish Delight, which made from the halwa, vanilla, milk cream, and double roasted almonds. My favorite, please.
You try this. This is
I think this would be
That's
my
the best thing
favorite.
for energy. Yeah.
this is delicious. I've already started one.
Don't you like?
Come on, try one. Well, no, try the sour.
Sour one you can try.
Okay.
You like something sour? Also for the Turkish delight, what's different of the ingredients? Many people when they enter in the spice market, you can find everywhere the similar stores. As I inform you, to check the, for example, the quality, when you will enter in our store, you will feel the difference. The first thing, Turkish delight. What's the difference from the others one? We never use jelly inside or glucose. It's made from the cornstarch. Inside honey, water, pomegranate juice, pistachios, which we use the extra pistachios. It means double roasted, most fresh and the highest quality. So if you feel it's not too sweet, because of no jelly. Regular, for example, the Turkish delights, many people most like this in the boxes, for example. Somebody can find it also by the kilo, but it's like marshmallow kind. It's made from the jelly and sugar. This section are pistachios, nuts, all nuts actually from the Turkey. It's just from cashews comes from India, and the almonds, of course, from your country, from California.
Right.
The best of the world, the almonds comes from California. Walnuts, pistachios, and I would like to
Where are the pine nuts from?
pine nuts. We have 2 quality. Number 1, of course, in all the world, Turkish pine nut. It's producing in the Izmir. This is very common, the small city like pine nut from Turkey. But we have also from the Pakistan. Pakistan's pine nuts comes to roasted. But I always prefer to buy the raw one. First, you have to understand the best part of the pine nut. When you will push it, you will have the oil of the pine. Even if you cannot have the oil of the pine, it means it can be fake. Because somebody sells all packs like 100 lira. Is the not pine nut, is the peanut, which the sliced by the machine is the shape of it.
really?
Exactly, is it? Yeah. Just have to understand. Let me give it a taste. Please. And this is not roasted. Please.
No?
And let's start from the Pakistanis. Maybe somebody like it also.
Way more subtle, isn't it?
No,
the first one.
First one.
The first one. This is more traditional. That's what we're used to.
And then just in case for the next time, if you want to buy something also, somebody will say for you it's the Turkish pine nut. I will show you the sample. The first step, when you take the Turkish pine nut, you can find all sizes as the different, shape as the different, is the organic. And then I will push just on the small one. For just attention. I push it, you see?
Oh, the oil.
You see the oil? It means the real pine nut. And the best quality. Pistachios, my favorite. I would like to recommend for you the taste. I eat myself because 1 kilo in half hours there is no chance for you to especially in the Turkey, which is the less calorie. Lemon salt roasted and yeah, it's a very crazy. sometimes with the beer is very good, you know.
That is delicious.
Really good.
If you
You
feel
need
it
more
comes
than one
little sour and lemony taste. The first was why it's the less calorie.
I know.
When it's the, of course, this first one is the raw one. The producer put in the lemon juice for 1 week, and this old pistachio is losing all the oil, so it means less calorie. Then after it's the once roasted without salt, without nothing, just only in the hot plate they roasted like 2-3 hours. After then 2 days again they were waiting. After 2 days they roasted with lemon salt. So it's always really flexible and less calorie and very tasty.
Very tasty.
Somebody needs sweet, for example. It's also one of the delicious pistachios with roasted with sesame
You're
and
the
honey.
sweet person. I like that taste. That taste.
That one?
Yeah.